The police weren't yet here, but it made no matter. I had seen everything I needed to see. It was time to lay this mystery to rest and expose the guilty party for all to see. I do so love it when someone other than me gets their comeuppance. Wonderful. Everyone's here. I guess that means we can begin.
Begin, what exactly?
Have you never
Why,
experienced a
exposing
murder
the
mystery
murderer,
before?
Of course.
It's the summation, dude.
You mean you know who it is?
Of course I do, my dear. Don't you?
Well, no. I'm not sure. At least not yet.
Pity. You were the one who said we had to see the truth for ourselves or something, weren't you? Well, it's a good thing that at least one of us has been busy this past little while.
Come now, darling, you simply can't keep us in suspense like this. Are you going to tell us or not?
Yeah, after all this, it better be good. Not that I'm getting my hopes up or anything, mind you.
Tut tut. All in good time, my dear little girl. First, we all need to agree on some basic facts. Mr. Klops, you've been posted out in front of the house ever since we found the body, yes?
Yes, ma'am. That's right.
And did you see
So this is
anyone
just a
leaving the house?
confirmation that's not
Or
a
anybody hanging about at all?
third
No,
party.
ma'am. There was no one there. And nobody would have got past me, that's for sure.
No, I'm sure they wouldn't. That glowering gaze of yours alone would be enough to send them scurrying back the way they came. As for the rest of us, did anyone find any trace of a break-in? Broken windows, muddy footprints, anything at all?
Indeed not. I saw nothing of the sort, and if I might say so, a magician's eyes are trained to spot even the smallest of details.
Oh, wow.
I didn't see anything either.
They're that well trained.
Not a thing.
Good then, so we agree. Nobody else has entered or left the house, which means that the killer is one of us, right here in this room.
Yep. And everybody reacts.
Darling, this is just too much. If you make us wait even a moment more, I'll take a glass of brandy and a bottle of smelling
And a
salts.
bottle of smelling
Oh,
salts.
I'll take more orange juice. If someone is getting mixed, that is.
Stop
Yes,
drinking
sir.
your orange
But
juice.
first, how about we hear who did it?
You're ruining the economy of Florida.
This is it then. There's no going back. It's time to end this. Whoever I point to now is not going to be terribly pleased with me. But that's fine, as I'm not terribly pleased with them either. If they
Huh.
wanted to have half a chance of getting away with this, they made a most misfortunate choice in trying to...
Yeah, that's the thing. They tried to frame us more than anything. But there's this thing I could do called putting a save here in case I'm wrong. So here's my reasons before I pick Klops why I think it's Klops. One, he would have had access to his master's possessions and thus would have been most able to frame us by putting the ring in. But Horatio might not have known what the timer was at the breaker room. That's why I keep going. The other thing that makes me think Klops is the fact that his leg was broken, which means he had to go over the landing somehow, which means someone must have pushed him, or... It didn't look like a push. It looked like a pick up and throw down, didn't it? That's why I think it's Klops. That's why I think it's Klops. I could be very wrong.
You killed Prince Titanico.
Me? What are you talking about?
Now, Klops, there's no need for shouting. We can talk this through like reasonable people.
But if it's not Klops, it's Horatio for sure.
Why don't you, keep talking then, Misfortunate?
Certainly. Perhaps first we should get the issue of motive out of the way. That shouldn't take long.
What do you mean? Why would I want to kill my own boss?
Oh, First is here.
My
Hi.
dear man, is as plain as the perpetual scowl on your face.
I think it says it was in his will.
It's money, of course. The most
gotta be,
timeless
right?
motive of all.
Timeless, perhaps. But how would Mr. Klops make any money? By putting himself out of a job.
Come now, Comtesse de Clesidra. You have a household staff of your own. Is it not common for fine lords and ladies to leave a monetary legacy to their loyal servants?
Well, certainly the better ones do. What do you say, Mr. Horatio? Do you think that this was something the prince might have done?
Well, not that I am privy to the precise details of the prince's will, but let's just say it's rather unlikely.
Okay.
Yeah, and besides, how much would you expect a mere valet to get? It's not like he was the butler or something.
Well, he wasn't the butler, huh?
Misfortune, you seem to be picking Mr. Klops for no reason at all. Why would you do that?
What? Rubbish. Nonsense. I just want to do my civic
Okay,
duty and make
I
things
am
as quick and
way off
straightforward
track
as
then.
possible for our busy, hard-working law enforcement officers. That's all.
Civic duty. Okay, now I know you're full of it.
Well, since you're inclined to be so helpful, Misfortune, perhaps you would
Okay,
submit
yeah,
to
this
a
is
quick search
this
of
is
your
bad
person.
ending.
Of
It's
course,
Horatio for
I
sure.
will
Okay,
say,
now I know
I'll
it's
even go
Horatio
first if you like.
because of this.
No, I vote her first. Might save us all some trouble.
I think that's a good idea.
Okay, so
Any
that
objection?
confirms that all my
Ma'am.
Klops think he was incorrect.
I suppose not. I mean, I have nothing to hide. Well, not much at least.
Allow me then, darling. I do have gloves on.
I'm just
in
going
case,
through this for the
and
sake of
I
seeing it at this
promise I'll
point.
be gentle. Hang on. What's this? Oh, my lord. There's a knife in her purse. And it's got blood on it.
A knife? My dear Countess, get back. Klops, make
Yeah,
sure she doesn't
yeah, I
try
think it's
anything.
Horatio. For sure.
Unhand me, you ill-dressed oaf! I swear, that knife isn't mine. I have no idea how it got there.
The blade. It's the same as the wound on the prince. Misfortune. You killed him?
Yeah,
Hey,
it was me.
there's
It
something
was
else
me
in
this
her
whole
bag.
time.
A diamond ring.
Yeah,
Wait,
I also
this
stole
belonged
his
to the
diamond
boss.
ring
Let me see.
because I wanted.
Oh my. Klops, you are right. This ring.
Yeah, the only way Horatio would know that
was on the
ring was on the
prince when he died.
prince.
Misfortune, you dastardly fiend.
Are you even listening to me, you orange juice guzzling clown? I don't know how those things got in my purse.
I like how our fancy accent
Under
dropped.
the circumstances, I think we're going to have to leave it to the police to decide that.
Yes, Klops. Don't let her out of your sight for an instant.
The villainous villain.
Will face justice for what she did to my friend.
I hear the sirens now. I'll go let them in. Can't say I'll be terribly upset to have them take her away from here.
Goodbye, Misfortune.
Yeah, okay, so that was a whole fuck up.
Tisk, darling. Getting worried. Must be hard times, I suppose. Normally, you're smart enough to marry them first.
I like how we got an Arkham death scream from the Contessa. Does Arkham death scream mean anything to anybody but ourselves? Probably somebody. Okay, but I saved. There's a reason I saved before selecting anybody. And this was it. Okay. Now I'm... Again, though, now I feel like I'm really quite sure it's Horatio.
It was you, Horatio.
I
You
feel like it's
killed
gotta
Prince
be, right?
Titanico.
Me? Misfortune, surely you jest.
Horatio, my dear, I think we all agree that if anyone here is a jester, it's definitely you.
No. I am not a jester. A wizard, a sorcerer, a warlock, if you will. I'm absolutely sure we've been over this before.
Yeah. Grand Goofus of the court or whatever it was. Can we get to the point? Why do you think he did it?
Yes, why would I kill my oldest and closest friend?
Yeah, you're being so
I
sus,
am
Horatio.
more
Come
distraught
back,
by this
Frizz.
terrible affair than anyone. Completely and utterly distraught.
Frizz loves getting attention while we do anything on our comp. And he'll walk away, and then he'll look back at us like, well, I'm leaving now, I guess. And then when I'll put my hand out and he'll come back, I'm giving him some good pats. He's such a good little guy.
Yes, motive.
Such
To
a
answer
good
that
little
question,
guy.
I think we need to first understand why we're all here for this little party at all. Before he left us for the last time, the prince said that he would return.
Yeah, now we're
in
doing
August.
actual summation.
I have an inkling of what it might have been.
It was proposing to Charisse.
From the beginning, I've had the nagging impression that this entire evening was a show staged for just one special someone. That someone is you, Miss Charisse.
They sometimes... She skipped the entirety of this sentence. I think it's a case with probably they recorded and then edited the script afterward. But it does stand out.
For me?
Yes, for you. It's no secret to any of us at this point that you and the prince had been, shall we say, stepping out as of late. And so the climax to the prince's little drama is obvious. He was going to ask for your hand in marriage. That's why he had this with him, isn't it?
Hey, where'd you get that?
Ask me that later.
Now.
Yeah.
All in good time.
All in good time.
For now, it's enough to prove the prince's intent. You don't look surprised, my dear.
No. Not completely surprised, anyway.
My, a grand public proposal then.
That's my friend. He was always such an incurable romantic.
Romantic? Oh, you poor naive boy. This was nothing of the sort. It was a cold, calculated move designed by the prince to get the result he wanted. Whisk the object of his affections out of her element into a strange and unfamiliar house, frighten her with ghost stories all evening, and then make a sweeping public proposal in front of a group of high society strangers like myself and the Contessa.
Yeah, when you put it all like that, it
Yes,
doesn't sound so
indeed.
good.
What girl wouldn't want all of that, I ask you?
And we are flashing back. I have seen this room many times.
Horatio, my friend,
Oh, okay.
tonight will be the night. I have arranged a nice little soiree at the Lehman. Just a small affair, so as to be intimate, but with guests that my beloved does not know well. The setting should be perfect.
And you're going to propose right there, in front of everyone?
Yes, when the time is right. Of course, we must set the mood first. A flash of lightning, a clap of thunder, a macabre historical tidbit or two, and perhaps a little surprise courtesy of your talents, just to add a little more flair.
Just to
Why,
add
of
some
course.
extra flair.
I can conjure up just the thing for you, I'm sure. But do you really think this will work?
My dear friend, how little you understand of the fair sex. This girl, she is pure as the fallen snow. She only sees the best in everyone. We have nothing to fear. She will be as putty in my hands.
I'm starting to think this Titanico creep isn't a very good person. Just getting the marvelous idea of that.
I really must confess, it was all quite masterfully done. Rejecting a proposal under such circumstances would be unbelievably awkward, both socially and psychologically. Not a bad one to remember from my own books, I think.
Just taking real creep moves and remembering them, jotting
This is
them
all
down.
Pure conjecture, and I might add, completely ridiculous.
Yes, you would be quite the authority on the ridiculous, wouldn't you?
But, be all of that as it may, you still have yet to get to the part where I have even the slightest reason to kill anybody.
Yeah,
Is that
I'm
so?
getting there.
I rather thought by this point that would be obvious.
Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. I think she wanted to protect her. Did he want to marry her? He had the phone tapped, so he knew that there were money problems, and he knew by her marrying in.
Mr. Horatio, absurd as it may seem to some,
I
it's
think
clear
it was
that you
protection.
fancy yourself a bit of a hero, and with a damsel in distress as perfect as Miss Cherise here, why, you felt you had no choice but to try to protect her from your friend's unethical machinations.
Hang on. Didn't you just say that he helped plan the party and set the mood and all that?
Yes, I suppose I did.
Yeah, so wouldn't it have been easier just to bow out of all that? Or maybe tip Sherry off in advance?
I think I chose the wrong
A
one.
surprise public proposal is hardly life-threatening after all. Mind you,
Unless,
I have
but it could
seen
be the
some
money
rather
thing.
reckless proposal stunts in my day. But the dangers
I don't know
usually
if this
only
is
for
a
the
bad
party
ending
doing
just
the
yet.
proposing.
I'm afraid I'd only met Mr. Horatio a handful of times. Would he really have wanted to protect me over his lifelong friend?
I never said he was a very good hero.
Look, not saying it isn't possible. It sounds a little fishy to me.
Fair enough.
We're not
After
we're
all,
not on the
he
wrong
had
track
other
yet, I
reasons for
think.
his behavior as well.
Okay. Okay, so it is the Mary. We just go back here. Gotcha,
It's the
gotcha,
oldest tale in the
gotcha.
book, really. 2 men, one beautiful, charming, and extraordinarily wealthy young girl. You couldn't let Titanico marry Cherise because you wanted to marry her yourself.
That's...
All of your life, you've lived in your friend's shadow, haven't you? And here he was, planning to marry a dream wife under your very nose. It was too much. He had to be stopped. She had to be yours.
Well, now, you see, you look here. While, of course, I have nothing but admiration for Miss Cherise, I mean, it's just, as you say, who wouldn't? But the incontrovertible point here is, how could I possibly have killed the prince when I was the one in the
But
basement?
you weren't in the
busily fixing
basement
the
because you
lights
had
at
the
time?
timer.
Ah, excellent. So we've moved on from
Ah,
the
it
to the
really
how.
makes sense now. Because the timer could have just put it back on too. Of course, of course.
How? Don't we know how? Took a shiv right to the back.
A shiv?
so
What?
sure
Do you
it's
think
that
this
simple.
manor is a prison? I mean, it is, but
To be
wealth is a
fair,
prison.
We can't really fault Mr. Klops here for seeing only half.
So
the
is
picture.
poverty.
The prince was stabbed,
Everything is a
yes.
prison.
But is that what killed him? I think that the prince...
I think he was pushed and fell. Because his leg was broken.
was pushed first. Let's use our heads, shall we? What was the prince doing?
So
when
it
he
was
left
just a
us?
push. I think I was going too far trying to think of like, oh, Klops must have picked him up. Because he could have just fallen over. Just
He
didn't
was
seem
going
right,
to
but
answer the phone.
I get it.
Yes, and there's a phone on the landing at the top of the double stairs. I think he was pushed from there and was only stabbed later. Perhaps just to make sure.
Now that you mention it, there was something funny about the way he was lying.
Yeah, almost like his
I saw
leg
it
was
too.
broken.
I'm thinking it's very likely that the fall broke his leg.
Yeah.
Well, all that goes to show that it couldn't possibly have been me. Are you really suggesting I had time to go to the basement,
just
run
show
back
the
up with phone
timer.
call,
Just show the
push
timer.
prince from the landing without him or anyone else seeing me, run to where he fell, stab him, run back downstairs, and then fix the lights? I'm a wizard, not a marathon runner.
Does seem like a bit of
You
a
could do
tall order.
both.
Far more likely, someone trailed the prince from the dining room when he went to take the call.
I could swear that reminds me of something. Oh, yes!
Hey now,
Misfortunate.
hey
Am I
now.
wrong, or
Let's
did
not.
your third husband die from a rather tragic tumble down the hall stairs?
Well, yes, he did. But I hardly see how that's relevant.
Oh, so you're saying she's got experience? Good enough for me.
God damn it.
My vote is
No.
to Misfortune here for the knife too. Who
No.
knows?
No.
Might settle the
No.
whole thing right
No.
now.
No.
Searched? Me? I really think that's going a bit too far.
Oh, really? Seems pretty tame to me, compared to the alternative.
Just show them the timer.
Well, when you put it that way.
Just show them the
Don't
timer.
worry, darling. I'll spare you from Mr. Klops here.
Okay.
Let me see your
We're back on that ending. Okay. I'm just going back here now. Okay. So I think he must have stabbed the prince then. And then in the prince's fall, he broke his leg. Unless Horatio's just gonna keep... Could he have been electrocuted? There was the extra wire on the phone. There was the extra wire on the phone. The problem is the blood pooling. That couldn't have been an initial stab wound.
Was attacked in quite a clever way, really. He was stabbed, yes. But that wasn't until he was already dead, or very close to.
That's just what bothers me, is we
First,
all know that
he was electrocuted.
there wasn't much blood on the stab wound.
Electrocuted? Good heavens! You mean the bad wiring?
Oh no.
Yeah, okay.
This was no
I thought that was
accident.
like
If you check the phone closely,
tamper,
you'll
but
see
now I
it's got
see
this
it.
rather sneaky extra wire hooked
Now
up
I
to
see
it.
what you're putting
The
down.
phone's an older model with a metal casing, so if the wire was live,
I get it. The prince got shocked by the phone and tumbled off the balcony.
And broke his leg from the fall. After that,
Okay,
He was
so
stabbed
everyone
too.
agrees that this was
it's
possible.
monstrous.
Hang on, but I picked up that phone. I didn't get shocked.
no, because at that point the wire wasn't live. But someone could have turned it on in the meantime. Someone in the breaker room.
Yeah, okay, now it's all coming together.
So when I told the boss about the call in the dining room and he went to go get it,
Exactly. By the time he reached the phone, the wire was live.
Now, just wait 1 minute here. Since I was down in the breaker room at the time, how could I possibly have timed all of this so precisely? There's no way anyone could hear the phone ringing from the basement.
But the person was calling at a very specific
It's
time.
true. We didn't even hear it from the dining room.
Please don't search me
My
again.
dear Horatio, I can't believe that I'm the one reminding us of all of this. But you are a magician. You had it all planned out from the beginning. Getting the timing right was easy
Because... Yeah, it was this
You were
one.
the one to
You
tip off
tipped
the
off the
call.
auditor.
that call came from a financial auditor. A rather fastidious one
Yep.
who had been
Yep,
expressly
yep,
asked
yep.
to call at precisely the time that she did.
An auditor? Oh my word. Was the prince in trouble then? I simply had no idea.
Of course you didn't. Masquerading at being successful was Titanico's main talent.
That's why he wore the mask, because it was all a masquerade, of course.
And interesting theory, Misfortune. But you can't possibly have a shred of proof. And why would I tattle on my friend to a financial auditor?
You said yourself
Because
more than enough times
you wanted to
that
kill
you
him.
were the only one the prince would take into his confidence. So no doubt you knew of his troubles. As for why, didn't I mention that?
Yeah,
earlier?
exactly.
That was another reason you had to act now.
We had
You
the
knew that
Charisse
once
thing,
they
we
were
knew.
married, the prince planned to bleed poor little Charisse dry in
Yeah.
front of his creditors. No. Much better that he die now, and that his debts die with him.
Like, I was like, it must have been something about
Wow.
Charisse.
What about the stabbing then? Did I do that by remote too?
Yeah, you sure did.
At last. I think it's time to play my trump card. By slipping the knife and the ring into my bag, the killer had hoped to set me up. But that had been their biggest mistake. In reality, all they did was give me the evidence I need to put an end to this. Yes, stabbing. A bit curious, don't you think? Between the high voltage shock and the fall, the prince was almost certainly finished already. Why take the risk to stab a man who was already dead?
I give up. Why?
Quite simply, because stabbing leaves a mark. A mark that would draw our attention away from the real method of death. And one that lets you plant incriminating evidence
Yeah,
on
yeah.
another past to take the fall for your misdeeds. Evidence like this.
Hey.
Now
that's-
we reveal the knife. And that's how
There's
we...
blood on
Now
it.
they can't search us.
Misfortune.
Perfect.
Where
I think
did
we've
you...
got it.
Why, I found
think
it
we're
in
in
my
endgame.
handbag, dear. Exactly where the killer wanted all of you to find it.
So that's it then? That's the knife that stabbed the prince.
Well,
There was a second knife, though.
actually, this isn't the knife that stabbed the prince. But we are meant to think that it was.
But the blade. I'm sure it's a match for the wound.
But check out this blade.
Indeed. But this knife has a twin. I found it hidden under the pillow in the queen bedroom. The Comtessa was there. She'll tell you the same.
Oh, yes, indeed. And there was blood on it as well.
In fact, wasn't that the very room you were in when the body was found, Comtessa? Tell me again. Who was it that came to get you then?
It was Horatio.
Oh!
Yeah.
You think Mr. Horatio stabbed the prince
Fuck,
with
we
that
got
knife
it. We got
after
him.
shocking him from the breaker room? And then hid it in the bed where he found the Comtessa?
Quite so.
Hey, wait. That doesn't add up.
But it's
Had
what
up.
happened.
Mr. Klops, I never would have guessed arithmetic was your strong suit.
I found the boss. I mean, the prince. Almost as soon as the lights came on. So Horatio must have been back in the basement by then.
Perhaps he hurried back here after finishing with the unseemly stabbing?
No way. No time. It's quite a ways to the cellar. Running all the way up from there after shocking the phone, stabbing the boss, then all the way back down in time to flip the lights back on. All in the
But
dark,
he had
too.
the timer.
Not a
But he had the
chance.
timer. The timer. It's time
You
for
see,
the
Misfortune?
timer.
Even Klops here can see that your version of events is complete nonsense. How are you
It's the
going
timer.
to explain this one?
Simple. Magic.
It's magic.
Uh-huh.
You don't have to explain
you
it.
know, he doesn't really have magic, right?
Oh, I assure you, this is magic of the most mundane variety. You see, down in the basement, there's a little timer hooked up to the breaker. That's what caused our blackout earlier, by the way. All part of the show to emotionally destabilize poor little Cherise here. But if that timer could be used to flip a breaker once, why not again?
Oh, I see it. So Horatio goes to the basement.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
instead
yeah,
of
yeah, yeah,
flipping
yeah.
the lights on right away, sets the timer again to turn them back on in a few minutes.
Why, aren't you the smartest little thing? Get your teacher to give you a gold star for that one. Yes, as you can see, he didn't have to make it all the way back to the basement. Just as far as the stairwell, so he could pretend to be coming back up.
Yeah, I guess there'd be time in that case.
Well, if you're all good and finished, there's just one important fact I'd like to point out. Right now, you have that knife, and I don't.
What if I
Even
stabbed
if
you
there
with
was a
it?
second knife, which you could very well have planted yourself, I might add, at some point, you seem to think I somehow gave you this one. Seeing as I've apparently been spending all of my time running back and forth from the basement, arranging that little trick sounds impossible.
But it must
even
have
for
happened.
my abilities.
This is it, the last piece of the puzzle. Get this right, and the wizard's house of cards will collapse like the flimsy sham that it is.
Yeah. Okay. When was the false evidence planted? Oh, Christ. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck me. He must have bumped into us at some point. But I don't remember when! I don't remember when he did it. I don't know. Okay. let's take all of these off the table. These three are impossible because he had to be doing stuff. Our arrival sounds very plausible. Introduction, our arrival or the tour? It must have been the tour because remember the knife went missing between the time we were in the smoking room and when we got back.
He couldn't have done it then.
Okay, right.
I distinctly recall seeing the knife in the cabinet during the tour.
Okay, so he didn't do it then. Then it must have been when the blackout happened, right?
Of course. That's it. Everything
Yeah,
comes back
okay.
to that moment. That blackout.
I was on the
key to
right
whole
track,
plan
though.
all along.
I was on the right track. That couldn't have been too much longer, but it had to be that
my
moment.
Dear would-be wizard, is simplicity itself. It was during the perfect moment that you yourself have admitted to having engineered. The blackout in the dining room.
Just all spawning in.
Oh, don't worry, my dear. You are safe with me.
Thank you. I was just a bit startled.
Oh, heavens, yes. The light's going out. What horror.
I'm gonna skip past
Please,
this a
Miss
little just
Fortune,
because we've
allow
seen
me.
this. Yeah,
I've got you now.
yeah, there we go. Right then.
What would we do without you?
Right then is when he did it. Ah, ha, ha, ha.
Yeah, I guess that was a little
we're
weird,
paying enough
wasn't
attention
it?
then.
He put the extra knife and the ring in your purse right then, when we could barely see anything.
Just so. I have no doubt the blood on my knife belongs to the prince, but no doubt it was easy for Titanico's closest confidant to collect a little sample in advance. And as for the ring, well, we were meant to think that I took it off the prince. In fact, that's exactly where you thought it was, wasn't it, Mr. Klops?
Me? What have I got to do with this?
Mr. Klops, I'm sorry, but
Yeah, that's the one
saw
piece
you
I was
go
still
into the
wondering
hall
about.
When you found the body, and it seemed to me
Was he
you were
trying to
in there for
get
a
the
little
ring
too
off the
long.
body?
Not for long enough to kill a man, of course, but long enough to give his pockets a quick
Yeah,
search for some
because
valuable
he was the
jewelry
one
that
selling
you
all the
thought
little
no one
valuables.
would
I was right about that bit.
Well, I mean, it's not like he was gonna need it, right?
Naturally not. But the prince was never carrying the ring himself, of course. That's a job you give to your best man. Although, perhaps in this case, I think worst man would be more appropriate. Wouldn't you say, Horatio?
Worst man.
You.
Oh,
How
you get a new
dare
sprite.
you? My sweet Charisse, don't listen to a word of it.
Hey, back off, you creep.
Don't you understand? He was only using you. It was I who was meant to be with you.
Well, you're
Not
just a
him.
different flavor of creep,
We
man.
would have been perfect together. This was the life I've been waiting for. This was the life I deserved.
No. You're nothing but craven villains. You and the prince both. You deserve exactly the company you got. Each other.
Oh my god, this is going on, and Contessa's just got her mild smile on. Like, I like this.
Misfortune. This is all your fault. You ruined everything. Everything! You will regret this. You will feel the fire of a warlock's wrath!
And then Klops knocks you out. Yep.
That felt good.
Oh, I bet
Mr.
did, Mr.
Klops.
Klops.
I don't know about your skills as a valet, but if I ever have need of a battering ram, I shall be most certain to give you a call.
Very pleased to have been of service, ma'am.
Thanks, Mr. Klops.
After a finish like that, I shall need my doctor to prescribe me a sedative.
I love the Contessa.
Oh, my word. I think the police are here at last. I shall let them in.
Gotta say, glad that's over. I have to wonder, though, did he really think Sherry would fall for him so easily after offing her old boyfriend?
Apparently. I mean, that's how men
a
are.
traumatic event, A grieving young girl, a sympathetic friend, and a third-party villain to blame for it all. I've seen more unlikely scenarios.
Yeah, it kinda all adds up when you put
And
it like
also,
that.
Men who think very highly
Exactly,
of themselves
exactly.
can have a lot of trouble believing not everyone thinks the same. They may have looked different, but Titanico and Horatio, they really were alike in many ways, I think.
I agree.
You really are smarter than you look. Have I told you that yet?
You are too kind.
When I have compliments, the best you ever get. May as well take it, I guess.
Yeah, that's the best you'll get from us.
Well, I fear that may be all the kindness I can muster for one evening. I imagine the police will want to take my statement, but after that, I hope Mr. Klops will be so good as to show me out with all haste.
I think they'll be wanting the prince's ring back, too, ma'am.
No, that's mine now.
Me? Did I put that back in my bag? It is a nice ring, I dare say. Say what you will about the prince, but he really did have good taste for certain things at least. Ta-ta then, everyone.
Ta-ta for now. Oh, and there's the police. Oh, I got the true ending. Maniacal Magus! This was cute. This was a fun, cute little murder mystery made by the Foolish Mortals. We thought this was pretty good all around. Like, it's a simple mystery, but all the clues are there. Like, there's subtle stuff, like the fact that his hand was burned. I didn't pick up that was why he was electrocuted until I started thinking about it. Like, the order that things happened and minor details. I thought the voice acting was pretty good throughout. I thought everything was pretty good in this. I think our minor complaint would be some of the art, to which I mostly point to Comtessa's fucked up hand and Klops getting flipped back and forth.
They just keep dropping dead, the poor dears. It's so hard to find a good man with stamina these days.
You, really turned up the voice volume for this. This is where the voice volume maybe should have been for the rest of the game.
No, ma'am. I'm not a butler. Just a valet.
Like, I thought Misfortune and the Contessa were great characters.
You have it. Everyone, stay back. She's armed and very likely dangerous.
He did very well. I thought Horatio was, like, the best in the voice acting. I thought he did a great job with that.
Oh my! I had heard she was seeing someone, but I never met. I never met.
Throwing a blooper in, that's good.
Perhaps you preferred that your wife... No, that is your husband. You are the wife, and I am an idiot.
I didn't realize we were just throwing bloopers in.
Misfortune, you seem to be picking on Mr. Klops for no reason at all.
Yeah, it's
Why
funny.
would you do that?
It's funny. I got lols. Like, all the characters were very interesting, and they were given enough backstory.
Nice place you got here. If you like entertaining dead people.
Like, you get enough backstory about the world at large to make you interested. But just enough to say, like, oh, this isn't our world quite. And then you just kind of figure everything out by what you see. And, like, I thought the Leah and Charisse backstory was really interesting. Like, you're given a lot in the way of red herrings, which is what a good mystery should have, is a lot of red herrings, but as you investigate, it's like, oh, I don't think this would have led to murdering the person. It's good. It's a good mystery all around, and it just took us a couple hours to play, which we really like. It fit really well on our Friday slots. I think it's gonna chop up well. I am not chopped up yet, because I'm currently in the process of no sound. You had to get the sound file for no sound? I thought silence was free with your humanity. Thank you very much for making, actually. This was a delight. There's 5 endings. Oh, I think... if I remember right, there's something about, like, the ending can change given certain events. I don't know. Because that would seem to slot in that everybody could have done it, right? I don't know. I'm not doing another playthrough. This one playthrough was good. I thought this game was good. I am quite content to leave the game here. Next time, I have no idea. It's currently before December, and by the time all these vids come out, it will be December. December will have happened, so there'll probably be an MC Parks next Friday. There might be something else. I don't know. It's the future. We'll see what happens in the future.